So when you're interviewing sellers, this goes back again to what they need. So think about what we talked about with the investor buyers. They have needs, they have wants, so do the sellers, so do you. So you can see how when you're wholesaling, it's not just about you going and getting a good deal for yourself, but you actually have three people in a triangle that you are needing to make sure all match up in certain ways, in different ways. So first of all, figure out what the seller really needs, bottom line. What's the lowest price they can take, or is price not their issue? They need terms, and then be clear on what you want or need and see if you can match those up, where you can match it, and then make sure everybody gets some of what they need. You don't ever want to go into a deal thinking you're getting everything that you want and who cares what they want. That's not the way to do business. So you're going to pay attention to what their needs are, and you will try to meet at least one or two of them. Now, when you're negotiating, remember that, in fact, Steve, this is something you speak very well to all the time. So talk to people about why it's so important to not always focus on the price, but to really pay attention to the terms and what that even means.
Yeah, so a lot of times when people are under pressure for one reason or another, their house is distressed or they're distressed, what they really know, most people, is that they have to sell the house and they have to sell it for a certain dollar amount. That's really all that they know, because they don't know the options. But when you get in and you start asking questions, find out really what it is that they need, you might find that there are things that you can do that will give them a better solution than just simply selling the house for X amount of dollars. So you might be able to help them unload a property that might save them from having to deal with a monthly payment they can't make, or it might be able to help them to avoid a tax situation with some, deferring some capital gains, for example. They might do better doing seller financing than just getting taxed out. And all these different solutions propose different price points. And so kind of the way it works is that if you are going to give them their terms, you get your price. If you're going to work on your price, then you give them their terms. And so there's this kind of this balancing act that you go through, but you can't really balance things very well if you don't understand what it is they really want and what they need. And so you got to get in, you got to interview, and then you have to have a good tool belt, if you will, of different options that you understand and know that you can be able to propose to them, show them how you can help them solve their problem.